job's gone very well. There have been challenges, but collectively, Colas and the team down here in the Falkland Islands have worked together to make sure that any impact on the project has been mitigated appropriately. And I'm very pleased to say that every single air bridge has arrived on the islands on time. It's a good job all round by the team.
Following contract award in April, Colas started mobilising absolutely straight away after that.
In terms of the plant mobilisation, within a relatively short 8-week period, we'd mobilised 2 mobile asphalt plants. We'd mobilised all of our surfacing and pavement equipment, all of our civils equipment, and the majority of the materials.
Project So Far From Home is very logistically challenging, not only due to the distance but also the limited means of getting equipment down here. Principally we have 1 boat a month and 1 air freighter a month, and that's it in terms of mobilisation.
Ship carried our 2 mobile asphalt plants. In addition to this, we had some materials beginning to come over. The second boat carried the majority of the surfacing and pavement equipment and also a lot of the civils equipment to enable works on the trenching and the electrical to begin. Again, materials were procured on the second and third boats to enable works to commence at the end of August 2010. One of the key factors of our quality bid was reassurance of delivery for our client, which is why we decided to mobilise 2 asphalt plants. We procured one in a relatively short period of time to ensure that we had 2 of the best mobile asphalt plants in the industry to complete this job.
Total mobilisation from contract award through to actually starting on site was around 4 months, which was a major achievement.
The mobilisation period, which we started before the 5th of September, went very, very well. All the equipment, all the personnel arrived in theatre on time. Absolutely perfect. Keeping the base operational during the project is absolutely fundamental. I've got to be able to operate all my aircraft 24/7, and thankfully through careful planning we've managed to achieve that task very straightforwardly.
Having worked on military bases in the past, what you find is that there is an enhanced sense of partnership. You work together to achieve your goals. We've come out to the Falklands. We're here to complete the works in the concrete threshold zone. Everybody's come back, they're fired up, they're focused, they know what they're here to do, here to get the job done. On initial planing out of the main runway, we found that the concrete was very strong and it was too much for the machines that we had here. Even though two of the best industry planers available to us, it just wasn't enough to plane out the concrete that was in the ground. Where Colas excel is their experience and innovation within the industry. They work together with their supply chain partners to come up with the optimum solution for our client. Colas were able to work with their supply chain partners to get 2 surface mining machines sent over from Wergen in Germany. These surface mining machines were set up similar to the way that a normal planer is. Their pulleys were slightly slower and they were also ballasted with a lot of weight, which made getting through the concrete a lot easier. They were able to dig up the concrete so that we were able to then put down our surfacing and complete the works as per the client's specification.
One of my concerns during the 7-week layoff was that we would potentially drop the ball very early in the restart project. But I've been really impressed that it's been an absolute dream. They've ran on rails, been very impressive.
All parties have gone amazingly well. The levels of communication between everyone has been absolutely fantastic. It's been seamless between air traffic control, 905, Colas, ourselves as the authority, and I think that's been absolutely key to the success of the project.
But what's been really impressive throughout Project Shackleton is everyone's got together, worked collegiately together and lunged at the opportunities that Project Shackleton presents.
It's been an absolute logistical challenge. To achieve what they have done in the time frame they have done has been spectacular.
I'm very proud of the contract itself, and I'm really proud of everybody that's worked on the scheme, the way they've pulled together to get the job done. It's been a success.
The work to date has been absolutely spot on. Since September, when the project started, we've continually delivered operational capability in theatre, and I've been really impressed with the product that I'm getting.